is Calxiyn here, and today we are watching Cyberpunk Edgerunners episode 5. This is gonna be, I think, the turning point. I mean, we've had turning points, right? But since this series only has 10 episodes, it would be probably a good guess that things are really going to get crazy now in episode 5 and 6. And they've also sort of set up, like, David and Lucy's relationship now, and so with the limited time that we have left, I think that things are going to start, like, that midpoint, you know? Like, a lot of anime have that midpoint where shit just goes sideways. I think that we're definitely getting there. In terms of, again, my thoughts on last episode, I really enjoyed the montage. The death really frightened me. Surprised me. I mean, surprised. It really surprised me, the death from last episode, but now with what Lucy said, I feel like that can be expected more. You know, I feel like that we should not get attached to anyone because everyone's just gonna die. Well, it doesn't mean that we can't get attached to them. It just means that we have to be emotionally prepared. I think that David is going to replace more of himself, and I think more people are gonna die, and maybe they'll get back to, like, that plot line that they had, right? Like, with the multiple eyeball guy, and then also, right? Yeah, I mean, even that could be foreshadowing, right? In the OP, like, he literally gets shot by this big corporate-looking guy with a gun, so I don't know. I feel like things aren't gonna end well here. Oh! See, so he must be dead! That's so fucked up! Oh. Oh. Damn. Oh, okay. Oh. Damn, you gonna wait till he drops to get that one? Probably his own, but. Oh, damn, no! Foreshadowing, no! Oh, no. Oh, man, but I love him. I don't want him to die. He's like, when people talk about daddy in anime, like, he is daddy. Like, you know what I mean? No, he's clearly a little depressed. Wait, what? No. But why would he look so sad? Okay, wait a minute, but did he actually get laid? Because he seems really sad for someone who just got laid. Like, you know what I mean? He seems a little depressed for someone. Yeah, the guy, remember? Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay, so we are getting back to the plot. Not to say that last episode wasn't the plot, because, like, they are the plot, right? But, like, you know, the thing, right? Oh, damn. Yeah, they all knew that, though. Didn't they? I guess they didn't. Oh. Oh. Ugh. So he just has porn in his hard drive and, like, weird things, I guess. Oh. Oh. What? What does that mean? Yeah. Oh. Is that, like, porn? Is this still about porn? I'm so confused. Oh, like lap dances? What? Oh. Okay. But did he get laid? And we didn't see it? And we didn't get to see it? I've seen this man's bare ass, but we don't get to see them get laid? I don't believe that. But you push the stock. Or you can do that. Or you can grab his skinny ass, you know? Okay. Oh, dear. Damn. We're just gonna kidnap oh, man. This man looks like a pimp. He looks like Waluigi. If Waluigi and Watts from Ruby were turned into one character, that's what this man would look like. So this is interesting. So they're connecting back to, like, trying to get Tanaka alone. Oh, damn, they have David laying it on thick, man. Oh, he's like, I'm a big fan. Oh, my God. Uh-oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, I thought he was gonna shoot him. Uh-oh. That's not good. Ah! I didn't need to see that! Uh-oh. Bro! for Tanaka, maybe? Because that guy, the head of the company, wanted him, right? Like, his classmate's father wanted him for something. Ah, nice! I love a good girl power. Oh, yeah, because she chipped him! Right! Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What if she's not a runner, though? Like, what if that's a thing? Like, I feel like that they know, though, because they do, like, the little bathtub things with her, right? So, like, but I don't know. She says she's out of range, but I'm suspicious. I'm a little suspicious, you know? I'm calling Cap. Uh-oh. 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 Wait, are they, like, framing him? Oh, no! They, like, put the gun in his hand, bro! But I get it, he's surprised, right? Oh, no, but it wasn't him! This is so fucked up! But he didn't do anything! Uh-oh! 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 Shit, man! Oh, my God! He's just shooting everybody! This has to be a nightmare! No! This isn't real! That guy, he makes dream thingies, right? This isn't real. Maybe it's a nightmare. It's a dream or something. Like, it's one of those, you know what I mean? What? Yeah, no. This is way too dramatic. This isn't real. This is too dramatized. Uh-oh. Yeah, like, he's not that, like, I don't know, man. Yeah, see, he's having a bad dream. Because he's not that, you know, mechanical yet. Okay, that's what I thought. Damn, this show really thought they could get me? You can't get me, I'm smarter than this. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. What? Oh. I don't know what that means. Oh, is it like the Cyber Psycho's final memories? Or something? Oh. Maybe it's like their final memories, and so that's how people experience, like, the killing, if that makes sense. Yeah, so that was the death of the person who wore it originally? Yeah, was that it? Yeah, so he was experiencing the memory of that guy. So what this guy sells is, like, other people's memories. He chips other people's crazy experiences so people can get a crazy high, I guess. You know? I love this guy, though. He's very theatrical. Oh, dear. So yeah, they just experience everything vicariously. Now I get it. Oh, no! I don't like that! Wait, he's gonna make him... Oh, he's gonna make him go psycho on purpose! Oh, dear. Oh, good! Yeah, so he wanted to make him pop like a balloon, I guess. Oh, dear. Oh, good. I think? Oh! Oh, damn! Yes! Literally, the gun is... Oh, dear. What? This man. Oh, my God. Yeah, this is not good. Hot damn. Oh, man, this guy. I kind of like him, though. I like this guy. Oh, David, no! you go. I guess we don't have anything to worry about today. I love him. I love this guy. Why do I love him? He's so funny. I'm enjoying this. Okay. Oh, okay. So I guess they negotiated. No, he's smiling. I don't like it. Oh, David, please don't get distracted. Why are you asking the kid with ADHD to keep an eye on him? Oh, God. Wait, so at the very beginning of the show, that thing that he was saying to the doctor that was like totally sick or whatever, was that guy's memory and then he installed the Sandy anyway? Is that what they're saying? You know what I mean? Like he watched that one because he got it from the Ripper doc. And so maybe that was always a hint that like David always kind of liked that. Like he always wished to that. Damn, oh no. Oh no, I feel like that he's right. That's the worst part. Damn. I don't like this. I'm a little scared. Oh, damn. Okay, so yeah, like, obviously, okay. Oh my god! Oh man, you never know with these people, like, they always have something, there's always something up their sleeve, right? Oh no! Wait, no! I don't think that is the bodyguard. I think that is the dad. Because he said his son was getting discharged, which means like David really fucked up his classmate. Yeah, I think I was wrong. I doubted myself and then I was wrong again. Well, you know, too bad for him. Oh, damn, that's fucked up, man. I liked him. He was all right. They couldn't do anything to help him? Oh. Oh, damn, I don't like that unsettling look to David. Oh my god, see, he has insurance. Oh my god. In case anything were to happen, well. Oh, damn, but they're taking Tanaka with them too. Damn, he has premium trauma team. Like an ambulance will come to your house as soon as your vitals go too low. That's kind of cool though. But like, it's cool technology, but dystopian that you have to pay for it. Oh, okay, well that's the end. I really liked that episode. I think I liked last episode more. Like, obviously you guys can tell that I've watched two today because I'm wearing the same clothes. But yeah, I liked this one too. I thought that this one was good. I think I liked last episode more, but I think that this episode was still very interesting. I was a little confused. Like you guys saw, I was confused in real time. I'll probably try to edit around that, like on the YouTube version. But like, at first I thought like Tanaka was the bodyguard, and then I was like, no wait, like at first I thought Tanaka was the dad, like the corporate guy, right? And then I was like, oh wait, was Tanaka the bodyguard? Maybe I got confused, but then I saw him again and I was like, no, the bodyguard was different. I just didn't recognize his voice for some reason. His voice in English sounded different this episode than when the monologue happened, I think in episode 2. I think it was episode 2. That like, you know, the dad was monologuing or something like that. I think it was 2 or it might have been 3, but anyway. And so yeah, I got a little confused. Like the patrons saw me get confused in real time going back and forth. But yeah, his son getting discharged from the hospital, that must have been like David put him in the hospital. That's so funny. But I think that what this episode was trying to say, like I was a little confused confused at the beginning because I didn't really understand what like the BDs were or anything like that. But I think what this episode was trying to say was that like David, he pushed the BDs or whatever. Like he pushed those like he pushed those things, right? He talks about that. Don't expect me to push your BDs at school anymore. But I thought he was talking to the doctor, right? So it seems like the doctor was getting them from Mr. Waluigi, whose name I already forgot and cannot remember, right? The guy that just died this episode, right? Like the doctor, maybe like the Ripper guy, was getting them like from the source, right? And then David was just pushing them, right? Because he explains that in the episode. He says something, let's go and look at exactly what he said, because now the reaction's over, so the time thing doesn't really matter. Huge fan. And then he says, yeah, I knew a Ripper doc who put, yeah, exactly. So it's the doctor. So he got them from the doctor. But see, in episode 1, now I remember, he says like, oh, this is totally whack, right? Like he says that something is totally whack to the doc on the phone. And I thought that it was just like porn. I think in episode 1, David was watching the death of the person that wore the Endeavor stand thingy, like that wore the technology before him. Like the guy that died in episode 1, David was watching that and he was actually kind of like enjoying like the action of that, because he says, oh, you watched it and you put it on anyway? Like you watched this guy die before you, but you put it on anyway? So that really recontextualizes things for me, because I didn't realize that before this episode. So I think that that changes it a lot, because I did say in one of my discussions, I do remember this distinctly, especially because I edited them all yesterday. As of when I'm recording, I edited all the reactions yesterday, so I remember this. But I remember saying like, oh, like maybe, you know, David was always kind of like drawn to this sort of like thing, right? Like he was always sort of drawn to like wanting a more rebellious, exciting life. Like I said that, I think, offhandedly in one of the reactions before. But this episode really recontextualizes that, because it implies that in the very first episode, he was watching the death of like that person that killed the 27 people and then obviously got killed by the police, what we saw in episode 1, right? And so that's like really crazy that he was actually watching that stuff, because that's what I didn't realize or like didn't know before, you know, that he actually like watched that probably for the excitement, right? Like what I'm assuming that this all is that like these things, whatever you want to call them, like the experience chips, like obviously there's like the ones that go to the moon, and then there's just porn, because there will always be porn. Like that is how people are, I guess, right? Like as human beings. But then there's also these sort of like, I don't know, like I wouldn't say that they're snuff films, but they're like people that have actually died. It's the killing other people, right? Like the life of like an edge runner. So like this guy's like memories, the guy that wore this thing before and then died in the first episode. Yeah, even he couldn't take it, not for long. So like this guy, these people take the memories of like the people that wear these cyberware and they kind of sell it as like an experience, because everybody wants, I don't know, it's easy. It's like a video game, right? Like it's, you want to feel like the hero. You want to feel the action, but you yourself do not want to be in any danger or like, or any vulnerability. Because it's, you could say vulnerability in the case of the porn, right? But in terms of like the violence, you don't want to be put in any danger. So you watch these, like you buy these chips so you can experience what it's like to be like a cool edge runner, but you don't actually have to get your hands dirty at all, right? And so I think that that's like really interesting. That's what I didn't realize about the chips before. And so in the past, David also maybe watched those things too and was like, oh yeah, like this is sick, this is crazy, right? And then now actually living it, first of all, it's very different because he doesn't want to go psycho. And I feel like he also doesn't glorify violence in the same way anymore. Like even just shooting that guy, all he could think about was his mom, right? But at the same time, doesn't that say a lot about David though? That he would like participate in the heist, but he didn't want to get his hands dirty himself for a while. Like he didn't want to actually carry the gun, even though he's participating in the heist and he knows what's going to happen to the people that like cross them as a group. You know what I mean? Like with like Maine or Rebecca or whoever, like maybe they're going to be the ones to deal the killing blow, but David's still going to be like contributing to that, right? So that's a very interesting thing too, is that up until David actually shot the gun himself, and like the way he did that was more in a protector situation, right? It's almost like even now, like David's kind of like didn't want to get his hands dirty until this point either. Like he doesn't actually want to like kill anyone. He leaves all that killing to Maine and like the other people. And so in a way, is it any different than the experienced Chip? You know what I mean? He's still doing the heist, but he's leaving the actual, like, you know, killing of people, like that gang that we saw in the montage last episode. Like, he's leaving that to everyone else. And so maybe that was always indicative of David's character, that he always kind of wanted to be involved, right? That he kind of, like, you know, entertained the rebellious, like, lifestyle. Or he thought it was cool. He would watch these, you know, these chips, these memories of other people that lived that sort of life. And now he's living that life too, but at the same time, even though he's part of, like, Maine's group and everything, he's still trying to avoid, he's still trying not to get his hands dirty, still trying not to, like, kill people, right? And I'm not saying, like, whether or not, like, that's a hypocritical thing or, like, a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just pointing it out that I find that interesting about David's character. And I think that, I mean, maybe there was more pointing toward that earlier that I've kind of missed because I only just now started to figure out what exactly was going on with the chips. I don't know if that was supposed to be obvious or if you were only supposed to figure that out this episode. Like, I'm not entirely sure, just because, I mean, I have no frame of reference, and I'm also recording at a point where I haven't gotten feedback from the comments or anything yet, right? And so that'll be a mystery to us, right? You're watching somebody's reaction who is going in totally blind, hasn't been able to read the comments or get any help or, you know, explanations from a comment section, right? Like, totally just blind interpretation of things without playing the game either. And I think that that also is very interesting to see how, like, basically someone who totally knows nothing about the game or the world reacts to the information given and is able to take apart the information given despite not knowing anything about that world, right? And so yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I do like the guy. Too bad he's dead. I mean, they do be like that. Sometimes, but I think that this expansion of, like, the explanation of what the chips are and what exactly they do, it brings up some really interesting questions for David's character, just some things to think about. I think with David's character especially, that he sort of maybe idolized this and that's why he smiles in episode 1, because in episode 1, I don't know if you guys remember this, but he walks by the crime scene and he has a little smirk on his face, and so I was always kind of like, David, why are you smiling, you know? And now I kind of get it. Like, I kind of get now in hindsight why he was smiling, because I think that, you know, he is sort of like, yeah, like that guy, I don't know, like, he died in a cool way or something, like he lived a cool life, like idolizing or like, yeah, I guess idolizing or romanticizing like that, the violence or whatever. And so yeah, I think that that was very interesting. I think that this whole, and like, okay, did David and Lucy actually fuck? We'll never know. We just don't know. Yeah, they kind of teased that at the beginning of the episode, but then we don't kind of know what happened with it. But like, they seem both like they're in a bad mood, so I feel like they didn't. Or if they did, a conversation happened after that was not a good conversation, and we'll find that out in a future episode. Like, because Lucy also seemed like she was in a bad mood, but that was only after David got kidnapped, and so maybe that was like more her feelings for him than anything. But like, why would David be in a bad mood if he got what he wanted and he fucked her, right? So that's what I don't get. David, why are you in a bad mood at the beginning of the episode? I don't understand it. So yeah, I may need to like watch that again because maybe I misinterpreted that. But like, Maine is like, oh, like something's different, like what's up with you? And he's like, oh, you got laid, didn't you? But he's grumpy, so how does that correlate? You know, I kind of took it as David being grumpy. He doesn't want to use Pillar's tech, and like he's still upset about Pillar's death, but then it's like, you got laid, didn't you? And I'm like, where's the correlation? I don't understand. Anyway, and so yeah, there were a couple things this episode that threw me, but I think I'm back on the right track now. So I hope that you guys enjoyed my little discussion. Thank you for attending Calxiyn's Royal Court, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!